Oh, hello guys, hello. So I want to do this video because there's a lot of people, especially on BitChute, and I knew this was coming, that claim they're so close to God, so close to Jesus, and I had a recent experience where this person didn't like one of my videos. I don't want to patronize it too much, or focus on it rather too much, but this is a beautiful video moment, a beautiful, insightful opportunity to share with you guys. So, what's happening in the world today is unconsciousness being pummeled with light so that it becomes conscious. What's going on right now is many of the demonic entities, energies, whatever you want to call them, lower frequency energies, in their last ditch effort to control the human population. They know that the game is lost. They know that the light has won. But in our physicality, in space and time, they're still going to try and control people. Right? It seems like things are ramping up and getting worse in terms of, medical tyranny and all these authoritarian measures and governments. And in one sense, yes, things are getting worse, but what's really happening is all of these things, all of this darkness, all of these lower consciousness energies are being shined on by the light, by higher frequencies. And we're starting to realize that all of these good light organizations, philanthropy, science, healthcare, religions, all of these things that we've looked up to, so to speak, those are the places where these demonic energies have hidden. That's how they've been able to control an entire human population. We've given away our masculine discernment to these organizations and systems because we've believed that they've had our best interests at heart. So, yeah. And what's happening is, not just on a macro level, but on a micro level, any demons within a person are going to be exposed. And a lot of the times, watch my last video, see the comments, people who identify as Christians, as so close to God, as Catholic, whatever it is, some of them are very, very far away from God source energy. And what's happening with people like me getting plopped into this world is that I'm triggering the fuck out of their demons. Because for a very long time, a lot of these people have been living their lives thinking, oh, I'm so good, I'm so close to God, I'm such an old school Catholic, I read the Bible, whatever the fuck they say. But their demons have been capitalizing on that. They're actually not close to God. If you fling hate at people throughout your day, if you call anyone a faggot for being gay, and yeah, I'm gay, and I love it. If you feel the need to put down anyone, number one, you're uncomfortable with who you actually are, and number two, that's not godly. That's not Jesus-like. And if you think, again, if you're a Christian who thinks that gay people are gonna burn, and if you're still operating under that, you're very far away from God, I promise you. That's one thing I can say with absolute certainty. Even in this subjective world, if you think gay people are bad still, you're but you didn't get the vaccine and you're pro-Trump or pro-Christian, you've got a lot of work to do. And a lot of people are not gonna hearing that, but it's very true. Demons hide behind these labels, guys. Whether it's I'm a doctor, and I have no idea what I'm putting into my patients, aka injections, or I'm Christian, I'm so close to God. Demons have you hide behind these labels for many, many years and allow you to remain in your unconsciousness, your wounding, your trauma, as they cause mayhem in your life. You can see this with labels, identifications as mother, father, right? Mothers and fathers who aren't very kind or who think that their kids owe them something their entire lives. Demons hide behind labels, guys, right? They hide behind labels that allow them to do dirty work. That's how it works, right? It's like, oh, but I can't point out that my mother or father are abusive because I need to honor them. That's what the religion says, all right? Or I can't be mean to this person because they identify as a Christian, right? They go to church every Sunday and they give $5 every day in the basket, whatever it is. Like, that's what we're stepping out of. So if you just think that, you think you're so awake because you're a Christian and you're not getting the jab, the vaccine, and, all of this stuff, but you hate on gay people or you hate on any certain group of people, I promise you, you are not close to God. You are very far away from God, actually. You got a lot of work to do. And the demon, if you think, someone like me, trying to attack someone like me, guys, I get drinks. I've gotten drinks with your demons. I'm friends with your demons. I know their tricks. My life has been, this isn't my first rodeo. A lot of people hate gay people because they're not in touch with their own feminine side. They're not in touch with that flamboyant love for life side. And your demons fucking hate that. They hate it. They hate, that I wear fun sweaters. They hate how, how it seems that life just is in flow for someone like me. They hate it. They hate it. They hate, there's this deep pain inside of people who fling hate on gay, happy people, that they don't want to look at, and their demons try and make the happy-go-lucky person wrong. It's about going inside and feeling that and realizing it has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with me. And what's happening now is all of this unconsciousness is being exposed. On any side. It's not about the labels. It's like, oh, the Democrats are going to get it now. Oh, all the people who get the jab, their time is coming. The resurrection day, whatever it is. It's all unconsciousness. It doesn't matter what side you're on. You can be a piece of shit Christian, be labeled, identify as a Christian. You can be a piece of shit. You could be, someone who doesn't identify with a God and have a beautiful energy. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Do you understand? You can be a piece of shit straight person or a piece of shit gay person. And, I don't love identifying all the times with being gay either because the community is so fucked up. I understand, right? We got to come together and realize that trying to fling hate on anyone is so illusory. I get it. I get the, where the gay community is right now. It's not at a good place. There's a ton of mind control. There's a ton of not godly activity in the gay community. Absolutely. And yet, it's an experience some of us are having. And if you think that it's not right, again, still to be gay, perhaps in the next life, you'll have an experience of being gay, or perhaps in this life, something will happen and you'll clear that. Because again, if you're pointing the finger at somebody else, there's something within you that's not comfortable. And I'm here to trigger the fuck out of many people, because again, for a long time, many people, many Christians, many people have been holding on to this tight identity of I'm good, when they're actually not so good. When they've actually been using that to allow themselves to be hateful, to be spiteful, to be nasty. and has clinging on to that identity of Christian has paradoxically allowed them to escape from God, from the true source, energy consciousness. And people, and you're demons, and you hate that because the jig is up. The jig is up, brother. That's why I'm here. To show people the jig is up. If you've been, worshiping a white coat doctor, I'm here to break that, to shatter that illusion as well. The jig is up. The jig is up. If you've been identifying so wholeheartedly with anything good so that your demons can have fun in this 3D experience, things are going to happen in the external that where you have to look at that now. There's no more choice. We're reaching a point of so much fucking light on this planet where there's not going to be an option of continuing to think you're a good Christian when you're commenting hateful things, trying to at least, on someone else's videos. It's not going to fly anymore. Jesus wouldn't, even if he disagreed, even, God forbid, if he wasn't a fan of people who are attracted to the same sex, he wouldn't say anything. Do you understand? He would just wave to you and smile and walk past you. This idea that a lot of these Christians have on BitChute, on other platforms of I'm doing God's work by hating on gay people. It's such an old paradigm, guys. And again, your demons will hate hearing that, but it's true. When you ditch that paradigm and start to go within, you'll realize how illusory it is to fling shade at anyone. So I hope this video helped. It's very important because, again, as a gay person growing up, I've given my power away so many times to people and have been like, oh my God, maybe, I bought into the Catholicism Kool-Aid. I'm not Jewish, by the way. Someone's like, you're a Jew. No, I'm not Jewish. I had a lot of Jew friends when I was in Los Angeles, baby, but I'm not Jewish. But my point is, again, we got to ditch the labels, guys. We got to ditch the identification so much so that the demons in people have a free-for-all. And very too much how we're learning now that germ theory is bullshit. Germ theory has been a third-dimensional paradigm. And only if your body is a host to viruses that they can make you sick. And at the end of the day, viruses come in to actually make you better. If you allow the virus to do its thing within you, you'll actually come out of your cold or your flu, whatever, healthier. Because even the virus or the bacteria that is a match to your unhealthy biome is just doing a clearing. And so too, guys, with demons and people, okay? Demons, they can only host within you. They can only be an entity within someone who has unconsciousness terrain, if you will. Once you start working on your limiting beliefs, really feeling your trauma, they're no longer going to be able to wreak havoc within you and control you anymore. So that's the gift. But I'm definitely here to illuminate this kind of behavior, and if anyone's on their high horse and casting hate or blame, I would check your horse. I would check your horse. I would check what you're identifying with and seeing how that's such a mismatch to your energy that you're exuding out to people. Love is neutral, guys. Love is love is an inside job, and you can really tell who is in love with themselves and who has an overflow of hate pouring out of themselves and because they're so unconscious to that, or because they don't want to look at that, they'll project it onto people who are actually parts of themselves that haven't owned yet or loved yet. So I hope this message helps, and feel free to donate if this message has resonated with you. Like, comment, and I'll talk to you guys soon in my next video. And take care of yourself and enjoy this Tuesday. Peace!